now is the Q&A session. The first question, please, from the floor.
Yeah,
I think, yes, please.
Okay. My name is Indah.
Yeah, please. Mention your
Indah
name.
Kusuma from PT Pengembangan Pelabuhan Indonesia. My question goes to Pak Ihsan. Thank you for sharing this morning, Pak Ihsan. As you mentioned that Pelindo has been merged and the culture differences must be very challenging in the process. But I see, on the other hand, the culture differences is actually also the huge opportunity for Pelindo to have such wide range of culture from Sabang to Merauke. My question is how to manage the diversity and exploit the opportunity that we have such kind of big culture differences, Pak Ihsan. Thank you.
Okay, please, Pak Ihsan, it is a very good question, by the way. Please.
Okay, thank you, Mbak Indah. It's a very, very good question and challenging. As I said, that we are still on process. Yeah, I cannot say that we are already accomplished the achievement. But one thing that I'm very sure that number one is openness. We have to have an open-mindedness of our management to see that there will be good things throughout Indonesia or throughout the companies. We merge for companies. So we cannot say that only good things come from one company and the other bad things come from another company. We have to be open and see with our curiosity to check whether it is a good one and how to replicate throughout the company. And the number two is about the communication. Sometimes things seen differently, but in the principle, actually they are quite the same. But the expression or the articulation can be different because the contexts are different. So with this two-way communication, we can understand about the reason, the background of the activities or the backgrounds of the policies, of the background of the behavior. And if we know that actually the principles are same, it's quite easy for us then to communicate to other part that actually it's same, but the articulation different because the context also different. So based on my experience, actually most of the companies using quote unquote similar approach. Why? Because we are in the same industry. We serve same customers. They are shipping liners, they are exporters or importers, and they have similar requirements. Sometimes the differences are small actually, but if we just use the differences and we don't want to use the similarities, it will give us more problems than the opportunities. So these two principles I think is important, and the more creative we use the management approach will give us the more opportunities to use the similarities and replicate to throughout the company, will give us benefits, and everybody will see that they are important and they are attracted or they are invited to join, to be involved, and it will give them the opportunity to give more contribution. That's my point, Mbak Indah.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so the first thing is communication, and the second thing is instead of focus on the differences, we're focused on the similarity. Pak Ihsan. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.